Alrighty, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 2 of Fishing with a Flying Lure. This time we have something a bit different. It's the same lure, but this one, I'm not gonna take it off. This one is a orange with black flake, but it looks pretty saucy. This is a bigger version compared to the last one we're throwing. But yeah, hope y'all enjoy the video, and let's get to it. Alrighty, so we got a few things with us today. We got a swim bait, we got the flying lure down here, and then we're gonna use our live rig right there. Alright, so this is probably like one of the biggest. I have a few big night crawlers in here that I found in my backyard. Ooh, that guy's feisty. But yeah, we'll save those, but we're gonna throw on a tiny worm. We just want some little bass candy. Alright, we're gonna rig this up. Alrighty, so we got our worm on the bobber. We're gonna toss this out just to catch a gill so we can get a little live bait rig going. Alright, let's make sure our drag's not too tight. There's about like 4 feet of visibility from the bank, so the water is pretty clear. Oh, that is a... Oh, my bad, buddy. Oh, no. He swam off. Well, that happened. I am probably the worst fisherman, but we're going to try to get back at it. Alrighty, we kind of adjusted the worm a bit. Right there. That's money. Got one. That is a perfect little size. Alright, we're gonna rig this dude up onto the live bait pole, the ugly stick, and we're gonna cast him out. Alright, so we got our little dude sitting out there. I might cast him out a little farther. That was a terrible cast because of the wind. Yeah, we're gonna do exactly that. Stand up. Alrighty, so we got that little dude out there a little farther. Oh, where did my bobber go? Oh, there it is. Bring this back here. We're gonna let this sit on the rocks, and we're gonna cast out the flying lure like over there. Alrighty, so we have the flying lure. This is the bigger version. Last time I was showing the smaller version, and this one is in like a orange and black flake pattern colorway. So we're gonna give this a shot. Let's see how it looks right here. Oh yeah, I like shoot straight down head first. That's pretty crazy. Cast right there. Sure, drag is not too loose. No, it's not good. This isn't super old, right? And like pretty old, right? I'm not really sure how to work this lure. Probably just like retrieve and pop and then like let it sink so it like shoots back down. This would be perfect for like around docks and like throwing in cover. Oh, our bobber's gone. Oh, it just popped back up. I hope our bluegill's still there. Oh, let me reel this in. That got smashed. Hopefully it's still there. I think dude's a little spooked. I don't know. I've seen people like tighten down the drag and just leave it open bail, but it does have a clicker, so I don't know if I should just. Yeah, I'll probably leave it because if I'm not gonna be eyes on it 24/7. All right, we'll let that dude shimmy right there, but let's get back to it. Oh, almost tripped. So we're just like reel, pop, and then like let the slack line like pull it back down. Not really sure how to work it, but the action seems pretty good. Like when I brought it up shallow, I saw how it was moving, but those little missile torpedoes that you throw in the pool, but that's kind of like what it resembles to me. I still think it's pretty early in the season for bass to be up in the not like in between the pre-spawn and spawn phase, because the water temp is still pretty cold and hasn't been the greatest of weather recently. So hopefully in about a month or two we'll have that nice bass bite. So we're gonna keep fishing it though. Alrighty, so we're gonna use some more worms just to catch like maybe a crappie or something, because I know there is crappie in here, crappie, however you guys prefer to say it, but we still got some worm on there. Alright, well, we'll leave that guy in there. We'll check this here. Let me fix it first. That last bluegill absolutely hammered it. I just left him on there. Camera, there we go. So there's the main spot, and then there's like this little channel, and it goes into like this little pocket over here. But I have seen some people catch bass right here. Like, I think it was about like a 5 or 6 pounder. It's pretty big. And my sister, she caught like a 4 pounder here when we were night fishing in late August, I believe. Alrighty, so with that last guy, we kind of yeeted into the water. Somehow came off the, I think it's a circle hook or an octopus hook, not quite sure. But yeah, we're gonna try to catch a little candy sized one real quick. Alrighty, so we finally got another little guy. We're gonna put him on the hook right through the back. There we go, just like that. Alright, we're gonna cast him out. Right there I'm using live bluegill, and then I got a swim bait and some other lure. Alright, so we threw some more worms on here. We're gonna give this a cast right here. It's probably gonna be another video of me not fishing the flying lure, but it's still there. We're gonna put it to some use, but the bluegill seem to be biting the worms, so we're gonna use up the worms. So we got another little guy, a super little guy. We're gonna release him. See ya. So we put a big piece of the night crawler on there, so hopefully like a slab of a gill comes and eats it. So before we continue the video, we're going to pause here and explain what's going to happen next. So these kids came to the pond and they were throwing around a jig head with like a little chartreuse trailer. And so I hooked them up with a J hook and some worms, so that way they can at least catch a bluegill or some crappie there. And what will happen in the next scene will absolutely be shocking to me. Alrighty, and now let's jump to the footage. Absolute big one.
There we go. Oh,
Awesome. You get a release on him?
oh yeah.
And what's even more crazy, that was actually his first cast and his first time at this pond. So I'm super happy that he was able to catch his bass. Caught another bluegill. Spotted like 4th one of the day. It's a pretty one. Let's get to it. Alrighty, so this video was part 2 of fishing with the flying lure. Obviously, we did not have any luck. We will be fishing it more, so there will be a part 3. We also have some new rigs we will be trying, and I'll show at the end. But in this footage, we were just fishing alongside the kids that were at the pond. I was throwing a swim bait, and they were throwing the J hook and the worm. But yeah, it was really cool being able to help them. Like as you can see here, I was just helping them fix a wind knot, but just these like little moments on the pond and getting to connect with people and show them how it's done, it's pretty rewarding at the end. Alrighty, what is up? So this is the rig that I was talking about. It is the free rig, but I kind of did mine differently. I didn't have any sliding weights at the moment. So what I did is I took a swivel, 20-pound fluoro, and no, this is actually I think 15 or mono, one of the lines. But so we took a bullet weight and we knotted it twice at the bottom, and so this kind of acts as a sliding weight. And then we have our worm right here. I don't know what kind of worm this is. It is a stretcher. Hold on, let me set this down. Oh, as our thing is flying away. So obviously you can fish it with the worm. I've seen Knowles fishing. He actually fished it with the bellows gill. And this is a rig that I'm just learning, so if I can put it to some use and catch some big bass, that'd be awesome. You can also fish it with the gillies, which is what I'm gonna try next. And I think that'd be a great combo, so yeah, we'll definitely use that in the next video. So I'll see y'all on the next cast.